With seafood demand soaring and wild fish stocks declining, farmed salmon has become the seafood industry's hero. Over half of the world's salmon are now raised in controlled aquaculture farms. Leading countries like Norway, Chile, Canada, and Scotland supply fresh salmon worldwide. What looks like a simple fish involves a high-tech, carefully managed journey from hatcheries to ocean cages and then to advanced factories. This isn't just food production. It's a complex system of biology, animal care, sustainability, and technology. Want to know how farmed salmon are raised, harvested, and processed? Please subscribe to our channel to explore this innovative story. Let's start it. Hatchery phase, from eggs to fry. The life cycle of farmed salmon begins in freshwater hatcheries, where fertilized salmon eggs are incubated under controlled temperatures. The goal is to mimic the cold, clean waters of their natural river habitats. The eggs hatch into alevins, tiny fish that feed off their yolk sacs for the first few weeks. Once they absorb the yolk and begin swimming actively, they're called fry. Farmers maintain water quality, temperature, and oxygen levels with precision to prevent disease and ensure uniform growth. This early stage is vital. Healthy fry result in strong adult fish. The young salmon are fed nutrient-rich starter diets that promote immunity and optimal growth before moving on to the next stage. Smaltification. As fry grow, they go through an important natural transformation called smaltification, which prepares them to survive in salt water. This stage usually begins when the salmon are about 12 to 15 months old. During smaltification, the fish's gills and kidneys change so they can handle the saltwater environment. Farmers help trigger this process by adjusting light exposure, simulating longer daylight hours to mimic natural conditions. They carefully monitor the fish's size, weight, and color to know when they are ready. Once the salmon become smolts, they are vaccinated to protect against diseases before being transported to the ocean farms. This move from freshwater to seawater is very delicate. Any mistake can cause many fish to die. That's why precise timing and close health checks are critical for a successful transition. Marine farming. After smaltification, salmon are moved to large sea cages in sheltered coastal waters, or fjords. These cylindrical net pens let the fish swim freely, mimicking their natural environment while protecting them from predators. The salmon spend 12 to 24 months here, growing from around 100 grams to 4 to 5 kilograms. Farmers use drones and underwater cameras to closely monitor their health, behavior, and feeding. The cages are regularly cleaned to prevent algae buildup and maintain oxygen levels. Sea lice, a common threat, are managed using integrated pest control methods, including cleaner fish that eat the parasites naturally. Continuous data tracking helps maintain optimal conditions and reduce stress, ensuring the salmon grow healthy and strong in a carefully controlled environment. Feeding and nutrition management. Feeding farmed salmon is a high-tech operation. Modern farms use automated feeding systems that dispense feed pellets at precise intervals based on the fish's appetite and behavior. These pellets are carefully formulated with fish meal, fish oil, algae, plant proteins, vitamins, and minerals. As sustainability becomes crucial, companies are moving towards alternative ingredients like insect protein and microalgae to reduce reliance on wild fish. Real-time sensors track leftover feed to avoid overfeeding and reduce waste. Proper nutrition ensures better flesh color, faster growth, and reduced fat content. Feed conversion ratios for salmon are among the best in aquaculture. Roughly 1.2 to 1, meaning 1.2 kilograms of feed yields 1 kilogram of salmon. Monitoring health and disease control. Maintaining salmon health is one of the top priorities in aquaculture. Farms implement strict biosecurity protocols, including water sterilization, equipment disinfection, and vaccination schedules. Common diseases like ISA, infectious salmon anemia, and parasites like sea lice are tackled using vaccines, laser lice removal, and natural predators. Antibiotic use is highly regulated and minimized in certified farms. Veterinarians regularly inspect the salmon, and any sign of abnormality is addressed immediately. Stress is also monitored. Less stress equals better immune response and superior product quality. Overall, fish welfare practices have advanced dramatically, combining biological science with AI-driven systems to safeguard salmon at every stage. Harvesting. When salmon reach market size, usually between 10 to 24 months after ocean transfer, they are harvested with great care to ensure speed, hygiene, and animal welfare. The fish are gently guided into smaller nets or crowding pens to make handling easier and less stressful. They are then transferred to stunning machines that quickly render them unconscious within seconds, using either a percussive blow or an electric shock. This humane process reduces suffering and stress, Immediately afterward, the salmon are bled out to improve meat quality and reduce spoilage risks. To keep the fish fresh, they are quickly placed into ice slurry tanks, which help maintain optimal temperature. This harvesting stage is fast and carefully managed to minimize stress on the fish, preserving the high-quality, fresh salmon that consumers expect. Processing in modern fish factories, the harvested salmon are transported in refrigerated trucks or boats to high-tech processing facilities, where they undergo cleaning, filleting, deboning, and packaging. Automation handles most steps from skinning to slicing to vacuum sealing, ensuring consistency and hygiene. Sensors check for parasites, color, and freshness. Some plants even use AI vision systems for precision cutting. Workers oversee quality checks, while strict regulations ensure food safety compliance. Salmon is packed in various formats: whole gutted, fillets, portions, or smoked cuts. These are shipped globally within hours, maintaining cold chain logistics to deliver fresh salmon to supermarkets, sushi chains, and restaurants around the world. Cold chain and global distribution. Once packed, the salmon enters the cold chain logistics system, where temperature control is essential to prevent spoilage. Whether it's fresh or frozen, the fish is transported in refrigerated trucks, containers, or air cargo at around 0 degrees Celsius. Major export destinations include the United States, China, Japan, and the EU. Air freight ensures same-day delivery for fresh salmon from Norway to Tokyo or New York. Barcode tracking systems monitor temperature and location in real time. Environmental impact and sustainability. Despite its benefits, salmon farming faces criticism for its environmental footprint. Concerns include waste discharge, escapees, sea lice, and pressure on wild fish for feed. However, many farms are now certified by the Aquaculture Stewardship Council (ASC), requiring strict waste management, minimal antibiotic use, and transparency. Technological innovations like land-based RAS farms and offshore deep-sea cages are reducing environmental risks. Fish meal alternatives and circular waste systems are also improving sustainability. Overall, the industry is shifting toward eco-friendly practices, balancing profit with environmental responsibility to meet growing consumer expectations. Technological innovations in salmon farming. Salmon farming is becoming smarter with new technologies. IoT sensors now monitor water quality and fish behavior in real time, helping farms adjust conditions instantly. The IoT aquaculture market is expected to reach $1.7 billion by 2033. AI systems analyze feeding habits, cutting waste, and improving growth. Underwater drones, part of a $6.3 billion market, inspect nets and fish health without divers. Genetic tools like CRISPR help breed disease-resistant salmon, reducing mortality. Blockchain adds transparency, letting consumers trace fish from farm to store. These innovations boost efficiency, reduce costs, and support sustainability goals. With rapid growth in smart tools, salmon farming is evolving into a more responsible, high-tech industry focused on quality and the environment. The story of farmed salmon shows how people raise healthy fish using smart and careful methods. From small baby fish in hatcheries to big fish packed in clean factories, every step is planned to keep the food safe and fresh. With new tools and better ways of working, salmon farming is helping feed more people safely and kindly. It's not just about fish, it's about the future of food. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends for more interesting factory food stories.